Hey, Mañana no family. Welcome to the Mañana no morning check-in. And absolutely thrilled to have you here on this Tuesday, August the 18th, 2020. And man, I got a new camera from China. And I thought I was going to up my game and get you guys some better images here from my workplace. But that did not come true. That camera is junk. So we are back on the Microsoft webcam that I've got plugged in there. Microsoft, I think it's a life cam, they call it, something like that, USB webcam. I was hoping to do something different. I had one of those really cool little action cameras. You know, it looks like a GoPro, but it's not, it's fake. And I had gotten that through an Amazon purchase. It has 4K capability. And the imaging was really good, and it connected to the computer, whereas my GoPro 7 does not. And had that connected, but then the lens on that got scratched. And so, yeah, there's like this, like right in the middle of the screen, like boop, let me go, boop, right in the middle of the screen is a fuzzy spot where the lens was scratched. And so that kind of took that one off the plate too. So I'm still open to options to see if I can get some better camera work going for you guys. But nevertheless, I am thrilled to be able to come to you on a daily basis and say good morning. Super, I think, important to stay checked in, stay connected, things like that. So the Mañana no project, super stoked to see things moving forward. You may have seen, I've got kind of a social commercial that's out right now talking about building membership and learning websites. Somewhat of an expert in that. And I use a WordPress-based platform. So people own the content, they own the platform, they, you know, everything's self-hosted. And so my customers, my clients, they end up owning that platform. That's like, you know, if you're a corporation, you may be used to custom learning platforms where, you know, you send your material and someone else kind of constructs it for you and then hosts it, and everything is kind of removed from you. And, you know, some corporations, you know, they like that idea of someone else is in charge. But let's be realistic, right? Especially now with so many things being remote and so many things being online, super important. You could own your content, own your platform. You know, I can build you a WordPress based website. You would self-host that. We put the tools in there that we need to build the products that we need to build, and you can have a complete, you know, intranet site for your employees, for your organization, for your group, for your customers. You can build it out by groups, right? So I can have content that's just for employees, content that's just for customers, content that's open to the public. And then you could have learning material. You know, you could have HR onboarding stuff, you know, in one group. You could have, you know, training for how your products work for your customers for another group. You could have training for how to repair your products. And that would be for, like, you know, field technicians or things like the people, you know, out in the repair area, you know, your after sales division. And then you could have open to the public material, like just stuff you want to share with people, like this is how this works, or this is the benefit of owning X, Y, and Z. And so when you start getting into the group portals for how to break up these learning and membership websites, you can get a lot of functionality and a lot of communication out of that. In fact, for some of the sites that I've built, there's kind of a whole social aspect where everybody that's a member inside the site kind of gets their own portal, their own profile. And then they're able to, almost like being in Facebook, but not on Facebook, right? They're able to, you know, build that out themselves. And so it's been a lot of fun talking to different clients, different prospective clients, people that, you know, might be looking to have that kind of work done. It's unique because I think with COVID, a lot of people sent their people home and thought, oh, it's no big deal, we'll just put our stuff online. And, you know, vice presidents and presidents and CEOs, they say things like, it's not a big deal, we'll just take that content, we'll just move it online, right? And then the people in the IT department at those companies go, I'm a hardware dude, I don't know what he's talking about. Like, yeah, that's nice to say you want to put your stuff online, but man, if you've got an IT department that's like struggling to keep your email up, they're not the ones that are going to build you this website, build you this property. And so, you know, we've got that available through Mañana no. And, You know, I love building the training. I love using my own training site at mañananomas.com as kind of this working, functioning example. We've got 18 courses in there so far. We've got more courses that we're continuing to load up, and I'm really into the fitness to fiscal fitness. I really believe that you can only succeed fiscally. Fiscally is like in business, right? You can only succeed as much as your body will allow you to, right? Now, I understand there's exceptions to every rule, right? You know, if you got to blow on a straw to make your wheelchair go across the room, it's kind of hard to listen to a guy like me say, you got to get up and run a 5K if you're going to run the boardroom, right? I understand that there's exceptions to every rule. However, when you look at stereotypes and groups and, you know, overreaching similarities in people groups, if you are struggling to walk up the stairs or you're losing your breath to go through a Zoom meeting, chances are you're tired, you know, and you're not going to have the energy level it takes to really find success out there. So I'm really big on the whole physical fitness to fiscal fitness. I think that you would succeed more if you took care of yourself. And people say, well, I don't have time. I don't have time. I can't this, I can't that, I can't the other. I'll tell you, it seemed like I didn't have time either. And then when I carved the time out to go to the gym, to drop the 60 pounds, and then kept that time carved out to continue with my bicycling and my mountain biking and running 5Ks, that is what allows me to keep at the target weight that I had picked for myself. And so, you know, when I go, okay, I was, you know, 270, maybe a little bit more than 270 pounds. And then I know that I can stay between 2 and 220, just stay there. You know, I'm super happy with that. Other people, like a doctor, he might say, yeah, Kurt, you know, you should be 160 pounds. Well, you know what? I started to see what I looked like when I started losing a lot of weight. When I got down to the 200-pound mark, I was like, I don't look so good. I look like a cancer survivor. And I am a cancer survivor, right? But I don't want to look like one. So, you know, I like having a little bit of size to me. And, you know, I enjoy the muscle that comes with that size. And so I'm happy with this. But I can get through my Zoom meetings. I can keep writing. I can keep being excited about the work that I'm doing. And I have the energy level it takes to get out and do that kind of thing. So I'm loving it, right? Folks, I don't know what other value I can bring to you today other than trying to just be hopeful, transparent, and let you know that, you know, whatever this is out there, this whole COVID thing, you know, sooner or later, people are going to figure out a way to work, be productive, get around whatever the rule of the week is, and, you know, try not to be so distracted with external things. Try to get back to the internal. And, you know, what is it going to take for you to push forward and be the best you can be with what we've got around us right now? And that to me is, you know, that's the daily challenge. And so part of the reason I jump on these every day is I just, you know, I want to reach out to you. I want to add value to you, but that accountability for me is also valuable. So I thank you for your support. I thank you that you check into these, and I will talk to you very, very, very soon, as in tomorrow at about 9:30. All right. Have a good one. And you'll notice I did a really good job of not pushing power sports stuff today. That's because that's on another channel. Have a good one. Bye-bye.